Hello, this is Dylan Somerville, and today we'll be looking at the most recently teased island, and give my predictions on what it could be. So, at the end of the most recent MSM trailer, we got a glimpse of a very peculiar silhouette of what looks to be an island. It can also be seen at the top of the loading screen. Anyway, I have 3 theories on what this new island could be, so let's get into this. My first theory, and the one I'm least confident about, is that this new island is going to be the first Quint Island, meaning it will have the 5 natural elements, excluding fire. However, the reason I'm so hesitant on this idea is what we see on the island. First of all, we see how much amber plays a part in its design, so it would have to have fire. And then I was thinking that it could be a quint of fire, and we could get candelabra on it. But then we see that there is an incubation structure, however there doesn't seem to be a breeding structure. So you could say that you teleport the monsters, but there would be no way to get the fire elementals not present in the original game. Namely, Edamame, Flamox, Bisonorous, and Candelabra, if we go with the logic that this could be the fire island, and Candelabra very much represents element fire. Now, the reason I don't fully count this out is that the breeding structure could be there, it's just not visible. But I'm sure they would have shown a breeding structure if there was going to be a breeding structure. But even then, there's still so much more to consider. So then we have the second theory, that this is a fire equivalent to Gold Island. This mainly due to the fact that we see statues from Gold Island as we pan up to this undiscovered island. So at the very least we know it's in the higher plane, which is the area Gold Island is located. This is further proven by the mist, or fog, that hides it, being very similar to the mist surrounding Gold Island. Next theory is that this island could introduce a whole new mechanic. We know that, at the very least, incubation will play a role, due to the incubation structure being visible on the island during the trailer and on the loading screen. So at the very least, we could see it being a teleportation island, or an island where we have to buy all the monsters. So some of my theories on what kinds of mechanics we could see is we could see some kind of amber mechanic, where the monsters are preserved in amber and we need to break them out by teleporting certain monsters to the island and having the right combination of them sing, or we could see the return of the zapping mechanic. Another mechanic that could be possible is some kind of award system, where the monsters are available on the island once you complete some kind of challenge or goal, as kind of a reward. Finally, my last theory for a new mechanic is we could see some kind of primal conversion, where monsters teleported to this island go through some kind of transformation. Now, the reason I go with primal is because of the shape in the center of the island that looks a lot like a skull, and skulls or fossils are often associated with times long ago. And then we have my last theory, and that's that this island is truly a mystery. I've put all that I could into coming up with these, but ultimately we'll have to wait for its reveal. However, I will help you come up with your own theories. So here's a quick recap of a lot of what we know, and interesting details you might have missed. First, we know for certain it has something to do with Gold Island, and that it's located in the higher plane. Next is it has something to do with amber, and whether that connects directly to the fire element is not confirmed. Then the most interesting of all is the symbol that appears at the end, because that is the exact same symbol that appears on the stone orbiting Starhenge in Dawn of Fire, along with Dromedary and the Wonderman. One last thing, in the memory game there's this symbol that represents Gold Island. Now this wouldn't be as interesting if it weren't for the fact that every other symbol that appears in the memory game is an actual element, except for this one. Take that as you will. And one final thought, this could be the island that Jamboree goes to, if it doesn't go to Gold Island. And I'd love to hear your theories down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe.